The name of this network is JAC, Journalists Against Corruption.
We're gathered today for the Manila meeting of the Southeast Asia Anti-Corruption Journalist Network. So journalists from 7 countries in Southeast Asia are represented here today. The urgency of this effort to create a network of journalists that will focus on corruption specifically cannot be overstated. Throughout Southeast Asia, we are seeing the decline of civil society and press freedom. The outlook for open, transparent, and accountable governance systems is bleak.
Journalism plays a really integral role in the fight against corruption, which should be a shared responsibility for governments, civil society, journalists, and all of us.
One of the problem in Indonesia is that we don't have this independent body on corruption eradication. Our Commission on Corruption Eradication filled with people who has this affiliation with high-ranking official in police institutions.
If we categorize, the challenges will be regulation, the intimidation, the physical, digital attacks.
If you are an anti-corruption journalist, number one problem would probably be access to government officials, because if you are critical to them, they won't talk to you.
It would be good to to teach or to encourage young people to know the investigative journalism, or to be the publisher in the young age and know their right.
Maybe we are the lowest paid journalists in the whole region. The biggest one, I think, up to 400 or 500 US dollar. That's a government agency journalist salary.
If any investigation on the powerful people at the government, it also makes the journalists risky, and also they have to censor themselves regarding to the subject of the investigative report.
Is investigative journalism, at least in the ways we're familiar with, still effective? Can it have an impact?
Write down the solutions that you see in response to the challenges that we identified this morning. Collaboration or triangulation across media organizations for corruption-related stories.
We propose the solution since we are not allowed to write certain things in our own country, so perhaps we can ask someone from outside of our country if we are collaboration.
If journalists are living in dire conditions, there's no press freedom. So we believe that reporting in all aspects of journalism would be better if we are paid enough.
The second challenge is media safety and freedom.
Of course, the journalists themselves, especially the more senior ones, have to be upskilled to be able to become content creators themselves. So how is this done? We have to train our more senior journalists to know how to use TikTok, how to use Facebook, how to use Twitter.
Read what's on those pieces of paper. You are going to vote which activity, which of the suggestions you would like for the network to implement. 4 remaining suggestions. Any other? 1, 2, 3. The name of this network is JAC, Journalists Against Corruption. Woo!
Luigi, our artist, has worked on this interpretation of our discussions today.
Whatever we wrote we can still get those people who do corruptions in jail.
For this network to be sustainable, there should be efforts in various countries.